FlatFooted podcast. Welcome back. Our heroes are. Seems like they're about to engage an ogre in combat. An ogre who, in fact, seems to maybe have been in this vault of oblivion for quite some time. Claims to be the king of the dark. Might just be a little bit crazy. He's asked the heroes if they've come to offer him tribute, to kneel to him, and to call him king. And they have responded that they have brought him an orc to eat. Great answer. So, we're going to see what happens with that. We've rolled some initiative just so we can get some order to what's going on. And Hemsroy will be the first to act.
I'm going to turtle up for the first round.
Sounds smart. So you gain +4 to your armor class for full defense. I believe you may also move if you care to.
So this is 30 feet, correct?
Yes.
I will. I'll move about 10 paces backwards.
Sounds good. Next act will be Victor.
I can't see.
That's true, but you can hear. And you hear dum 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 coming towards you.
Use the force, Luke. Do I know who's around me?
No, not specifically. There are people around you.
Well then...
Was there any sort of resolution between you two regarding the illumination?
They had decided casting light in front of the King of the Dark might be a bad idea,
Okay.
so they hesitated.
But I gave him my sword, and...
But that's the direction that I chose to stumble away.
Okay, sure.
So, do I move into or through?
Nah, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you're stumbling back away from the sound. Next, the King of the Dark is going to approach Dorosk, and down comes the massive club covered in human bodies.
5.
Look, Dorosk, is that going to work for you? Oh, ha ha ha. Dorosk raises his axe, takes the club, and blocks it. It's you guys, the bass sound of the club hitting his axe just like reverberates through your chest. You know, oh, you're shaking for a moment. And Dorosk screams like, "Yeah, that's all you got." The elf glances over at the ogre. She seems to understand the situation. She, in fact, she is going to disengage. Reasonably this way. Disengage is use your action to move back 10 feet without taking the back opportunity. Next in line, the general, Megasuk, and Yorsk. He's been kind of limping behind. He's still a little bit wounded.
And he's human too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. He is human, yeah. He'll in fact, yeah, he can't see either. So,
Didn't he have a torch?
Yeah, I remember he dropped it though back in there.
You remembered.
Whoops!
You were worried that you were losing it.
Well,
An occurrence happened in which he dropped his torch.
I wonder what could have caused that.
Bjorsk, it is your turn. Oh, you moved.
I moved
Where
this
were
way.
you to start with?
Right here.
I
counted 5.
I grouped everyone up and just, that was by default.
Because the ogre has reach on both his arms and his weapon, he normally would have had an attack of opportunity upon you, but he doesn't care about you.
Okay.
Gorsk, on the other hand, yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna chop you down, and I'm gonna eat your arms."
Nice.
Gonna do it.
Dirty. He might well do.
And he's going to swing his D12 for his battle axe, taking his weapon mastery.
Does he have?
7 and 6, he does.
He does.
9
Nine,
and 1. So
7.
7 and 9.
16 plus...
So, how it works is, let's say I hit and I roll a d8.
Okay.
Now, at level 1, I just do d8 and that's the end of it. But
But at level 2,
since I've been leveling up for a while, I have, let's find exactly what it is. Not weapon mastery.
Who's up?
Deadly strike.
Oh,
Yeah, but since I've been leveling up for a while, I have deadly
when
strike,
I
which gives me
moved, or when he came
additional
toward us,
attack
okay.
did
damage,
he?
damage dice.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Did he
kinda
look
King of
like
Tokyo-ish.
an ogre would
Maybe
look? I mean,
does.
would I know?
Yes. But
He didn't have like
you
any.
gotta stick with, let's say you want
Alright,
3.
he- I
and
mean,
you
I-
go to 3. You
He
gotta
didn't
stick
look
with the
like
third one.
humanoid
No.
slash ogre.
It's not even
He's
that.
like unrecognizable.
So, like normally I roll 2d8 and that's how much damage I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you about
But
why
since
that's
I
not
have
the
weapon
I was
mastery, you
curious.
have advantage on damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of rolling once, you roll 6. Okay, 1. I'm gonna keep the 6, and then you roll the other one, 7. Okay, I'm gonna keep the 7.
Okay.
So
Best
you,
of 2.
yeah, best
Okay,
of 2
best of
twice because of the
Okay.
other. Like the ability, all of the damage abilities kind of stack, and it's kind
Deadly
of
strike
strange.
and weapon.
Okay.
I remember that you do have to modulate it into. It's a set of 2. Pick the highest. Set of 2. Pick the highest. You can't just
Yeah.
like roll 4.
It's not 2 out of 4.
And be like,
it's
oh, I like
1 out
1
of
and
2,
3.
1
Yeah.
out of
Okay.
2.
Okay. Cool.
So Gorsk does 21 points of damage to the ogre. Cuts into his big belly. A little bit of blood.
Ogre belly.
Ogre belly.
Did we summon Corvus? He's not on the board.
He's not. Voskor. Corvus is not here.
And I'm right behind the orc. And what is
Please cast.
what does he look like? Or what is he wearing? Like what does his clothing and armor look like?
The orc?
Yeah.
He is wearing some leather armor and wielding a big 2-handed axe. And he's wearing a horned helmet. And he is quite a bit taller than you. And he's kind of greenish gray. He's got a top knot. Well, you can't tell like he's wearing a helmet. He's got a little bit of picture.
I'm gonna put my hand on his helmet and I want to cast light on his helmet.
Okay. There's no intention of resisting you, so that'll work. This horned helmet glows. The ogre, in fact, he'll actually, the ogre in his reaction will stumble back and Gorsk will take an attack of opportunity. Say, where you going? The 14 will, in fact, hit. 6 and 6, so we'll get up to 6 plus 5 for
Am I noticed?
16
Sneaking out of 24?
damage. Are
Yep.
you noticed? No. Nice. Gorsk could still over another 16 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna move. 5. 15.
Move on my way, girl.
I like that. Who drew the wolf icon? Okay. For the chick.
I think it was you, wasn't it?
I think so.
I think you drew it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I drew.
I'm pretty sure
I drew a fat wolf.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my wolf was fatter.
So I have a question about sneaking. Would they be at a disadvantage if I attack them and I'm invisible?
Your attack is advantaged.
Attack is advantage.
Well,
by
they can't-
default,
they'll
like
make-
sneaking.
Well, for one attack.
Okay.
At first I was like,
And
wait,
then-
But
I forgot if he
Similar
went
to
or
this.
not. Because he
Yeah,
was
I moved.
Yeah, very similar. In fact, is the guy this hand.
If I miss, am I still?
The only way you can miss and not be revealed is if you have the sniper.
Okay.
The sniper feat.
The passive. Okay. Or the feet. Yeah.
Cool. Voskor has acted. We're going to cycle back to the beginning of the turn, and it will be Hemsroy's turn.
I was able to poison 2 of my bolts earlier,
Yes.
even though I kind of failed my roll. So I want to take a poisoned bolt, 2-handed attack with my hand crossbows from the corner of the room. So an advantage attack.
Yep.
6 and 6, oddly enough. Plus 4, plus 2. So
Plus
12.
1.
Oh
Bless.
yeah, so
Plus one
13.
for bless. Yeah, you will indeed hit him.
Okay.
However, ogres being so large and so beefy are advantaged against poisons. Yeah, and I think the 16 with his modifiers will pass resistant poison.
Okay, so it's 16. Oh, for both.
For poison.
I thought you rolled 2 for it, but that was for
Oh,
advantage.
sorry. Oh, for the second one as well. Yeah,
16.
He'll pass
16.
on that.
Okay.
So it hits him. It's in the system, but he's too tough for that to have any effect on him.
So did he take damage?
He will take damage. Yes, roll some damage.
Okay, so it's D6 for my main hand. 6 plus 4 is 10, and then 5, so 15 total.
15 total.
Is it a sneak attack if he can't see you? Or do you give up your advantage for that?
Sneak attack is 3d6. Yeah. Well.
There's no like automatic backstab. You decide when you're gonna do it.
Yeah. So my character thought I was thinking that I would equip my poisons while I had advantage. If I used a sneak attack, it would cancel out my advantage with disadvantage. So I thought that it was in my interest.
Oh no, it's. I was just asking.
Okay.
But you made a decision to keep your advantage to ensure that you hit for the
For
poison,
the poison's correct. Yeah.
as opposed to giving away your advantage
Potentially missing
for
with the
more
poisons.
damage, just missing with your attack.
Yeah, and since I only got 2 darts because I had a low roll for the application of my poisons, I thought I would.
Mathematical intelligence.
Choices.
Fun.
Gameplay.
Fun.
Gameplay.
Hamster is active. Victor.
Meanwhile, on my turn, I hit it with my sword.
Okay, and you may now see because of the glowing helmet.
I'll slam that man.
Let's
17.
swing and that will hit.
So D8, 5, second roll 8. I'll keep the 8. 3, 6.
Nice.
That's 14, 19 plus 5. It's 24 damage.
24 damage.
And he is disadvantaged until his next turn.
Okay, so was that a shield slam in addition to...
That was an expertise shield slam.
Okay, yeah. So,
Till the end of your next turn? Or his next turn?
till the end of his next turn. He's been dazed by the light for a turn, so he actually gets no action this turn. But he seems to be shaking it off. And it will now be Gorsk's turn. He will join Victor in swinging. Come on, don't run now. We're just having fun. 11 plus his modifiers.
He's
Well,
disadvantaged.
Yes.
Does that mean
What is
that?
on his own attack? You can't be disadvantaged to defending. Because you don't do anything with your defense.
This is your AC, right?
But people, that's
Plus
it's-
1
It's kind of a weird.
to
thing.
hit.
Yeah. Gorsk's hit.
Oh, okay.
It's low.
Yeah. Low
I'll take
AC.
the 9.
Real low AC.
I'll take the 9 and the 9 for 23
Not from him,
points of damage. Oof. Alright. Next in our turn order is going to be the elf, who at this point seems to be convinced that the fight is on.
The heat is on. Because I'm a barbarian. Fuck it.
So she's moved for 45 movement, and she has reach on a weapon for 10, allowing her to attack from that distance.
Get some.
Plus 1 plus flanking.
Yeah.
Plus 1 plus flanking. Oh, ooh.
Advantage on flanking.
Advantage for
Sure.
this.
Keeping him honest. 3 turn into 16.
17 plus her modifiers.
Plus 1.
She will definitely hit.
Flanking is advantage?
Mm-hmm.
That's what, yeah. Rather than like the plus
Plus
4,
two.
plus 2 it used to be.
Math.
Why did it
I'm
quite
not too
she rolls d10 with her glaive. She slashes in to the ogre.
Oh, that's not bad. It's like 30. that's so good.
She does.
That is broken.
She does
30 damage.
Plus your
She
modifiers.
does an entire 5 points.
Oh.
She's not very hard.
She's swift.
Borsk and the general neither suck.
Cast Lance of Faith at it. Dex saving throw.
Oh!
Oh.
You can
Look at that face.
I don't believe there's a critical failure for saving throws. Actually, no, I like it. Do double damage.
Okay. I'm going to maximize my spell.
Okay.
2d8.
48.
16.
48.
No, it's 48.
Oh, 48.
Because we're doubling the damage.
Okay, and I'm maximizing my damage.
Yeah, so 48.
So
24
32.
points of damage.
Mhm.
Cantrip. Okay.
I do I from my hands emanate small red rabbits that act like like they're fanged and they're like jumping up all over him.
They fly. Do they fly through the air?
Yolanda!
Do they fly through the air as those swung on strings and then just start biting into
No,
them?
no, they hop like really fast, like
Really hop.
instantly. Yeah.
It's like what's the Holy Grail? Young Dollar, Yolanda.
I believe you guys officially have in fact bloodied the King of the Dark.
Excellent.
There's blood. There's lots of blood. There's the blood anyway, and there's more blood now. Okay. Next in our order will be the General.
General's a baller.
It's
If
kinda-
somebody did the damage to me that I did to him, I would not run up at a
Yeah, my
an
butthole
ogre.
puckered when you did 21 to me. I retreated like during 2 pods. I'm gonna hustle.
Yeah, there he be. He won't be able to attack this turn, but he's on his way in with his axe. Voskor.
Going to Ray of Frost the Orc.
Very across the orc. See it.
And it's a dex save.
Here comes the one.
He's tall. No problems. Dexterity save. His DC?
16.
He'll fail.
Okay.
Some damage.
Excellent.
It's
I'm gonna feel really bad. This guy's like the
1d8.
nicest
He
ogre
is.
king.
He's not.
He's like, I just wanted some friends.
Yeah.
And
we-
it's
we-
3
we can
damage,
use
and he
it,
can't. He can only move up to 10 feet.
Yeah, we could just knock
until
him
my
out.
next turn. And
Durr.
To be continued.
Yeah.
Minus 20.
moved him.
Okay. Back to, see if I can actually remember, Hemsworth.
I'm gonna move. I assume this would equate to cover.
Yes.
I'm gonna move
Pussy.
1. Let's see, how many feet? Well, I can move through space. Features larger than
You
you.
can do this fast and push it?
I'm gonna. Well, 25. I'm within 25. Right?
Yeah.
We're going to melee, and I'm going to do a sneak attack and a backstab, which will be advantage, disadvantage.
Are you switching to your daggers?
Good choice. No, I guess I can't do that, right? Because I'd have to go into well, I'd have to. That would be my actions to.
Baby action switch.
You can action and then
You
move.
you can just shoot point blank.
I don't want to end up in melee range. I've done that before.
Oh yeah.
So I was here, and I'll move 5, 10, and I will. I'm gonna shoot again, and I'll do a sneak attack on this one. So I'll roll disadvantaged, which is 9 and a 2. Assume that's a miss. Plus 4 plus 2 plus 1.
But
So 2 plus 4 with dex is
+1, but he's disadvantaged as well. Would that cancel out?
He's not.
2 disadvantage? Or
He's
is it-
not flanked to him. He's flanked to the other guys.
So 2 plus 4.
Plus
My dex
1?
roll is 6 plus 1 is 7.
7. Yeah, your arrow, first arrow does not penetrate his skin. Just strikes and falls off.
4, 8. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11.
That will hit. That's the damage.
Just skinny your teeth.
No, it's not because it's not plus 4. It's 8 plus 1. It's 9.
Oh yeah. Both arrows stick in the fat.
Okay.
Are you at the top of the order?
Yes.
Alright.
Which means
Victor's next. Yeah, help me remember the order.
he's way bigger than me and he's holding a two-handed item. I'm taking it from him. No, I'm not.
+1?
You attempt to disarm, and he does not care.
He thinks it's cute.
Sweet. Okay, Ogre He seeing these two guys right here in front of him. He is going to multi-attack, hitting both Victor and Gorosk. Cannot deadly strike, but he can weapon mastery. One attack for you each.
Who's this one for?
This will be for Victor.
Disadvantage.
Deal with it.
Why would you disadvantage?
It's flanked as hell.
That doesn't give him.
That doesn't give him disadvantage. They just
It gives us advantage.
Gotcha.
What's your AC?
There's characters on multiple sides.
19, 20?
Side.
No, 19.
Like either side, yeah.
Let him miss.
One
Better.
So
Pretty
you
much, yeah.
raise your shield, block the massive
inflict
hammer swing down here. This is what it is.
No. Yeah, I guess not,
That will also miss him as well. So he swung at both of you. You bounced it off your shield, which made it go right over Gor's head.
yeah. Nice.
Nicely done. Who's next? Do you know?
The elf.
Elf. Elf would be a good call.
F.
Nobody's next.
I'm first and you're last.
No, I'm last.
Gorsk is next.
If
Yeah, he's
I'm
last.
last, you're second to
Yeah.
last.
Gorsk says.
I think the general's second to last. And you're third.
Me and
Yeah,
General
not
go at the
fair.
same time.
You're in frame.
You're in frame.
You're most certainly in frame.
Killing me.
Everywhere's in frame. We're shooting on
Killing me.
GoPros.
Killing me.
GoPros!
What a big
Everything's in
deal.
frame.
Seeing alcohol drinking since they were.
And Gorsk says, "You're not a chimera, but we're still gonna eat your heart."
+1.
10
Right.
plus his.
important.
And he's advantaged.
Roll a second time.
That will hit.
Doesn't even need to.
Irrelevant.
Gotta fix this chair.
Oh, he might critical. 10. I'll take the 10. We'll take the 5.
15 plus strength bonus. Course.
20 damage!
Dude, yeah, he is fucking way on us, dude. Hopefully he
We're
didn't
like,
hear
we're
what
gonna-
you said.
We're like,
What
gonna
did I
feed you
say?
this. We're gonna feed
Well,
you
for
this
him,
orc,
I'm-
ogre. Yeah, and he's like, not anymore. You're
No, we're eating you, bro.
I would eat ogre.
Tastes like chicken.
Try it out, might as well.
It's probably ogre the other
I
one.
think we're about to fucking eat him. If
We're
yeah,
poning this
worst-
guy pretty solid. This guy's
Yeah.
Advantage glaive swing from our elf.
Whoa! Max.
That's why you always gotta roll the second advantage dice, even if it
So
hits.
it's
True,
12
yeah.
plus 18, 20 damage. 22 damage.
So with the glaive, the percentile die roll. What's up? I think he's rolled a percentile die earlier when she swung with the glaive.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
16 damage.
My bad.
Wait, what's the
I was
percent?
curious what it does.
What does the percent do?
I don't know. I was asking.
Yeah, she rolls D10. Glaive is D10, not D12. It is a reach weapon. Much like Albert, I want to say almost the same stats.
Yeah, it's D10 for Albert as well.
Borsk and General Nagersuk join the fight. You'll go first.
Do I get a bonus prize?
If you roll a 20 right in the middle, I think you should give him a bonus.
I get within 10 feet
Right in the middle, though.
and
if he
use
rolls it from that side of the board.
and use my
Dude,
halberd.
be a fucking baller.
Yeah. You'll be advantaged as well.
I guess I have to try that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
7.
10, 11 hit.
11 hits.
All right, cool.
Specific. I'll make it harder on you. Not easier. Not easier.
7 plus my strength mod. 10.
General's going to take a swing. Advantage for.
Whoa!
Is it?
Man, King of
Dark.
fucking feel bad for this dude.
Oh, close.
Alright.
Real close.
His second roll.
It's possible.
for-
It is so doable.
Yeah, the second roll out of weapon mastery will be.
For Narnia!
20
Would you?
I'm gonna have to make that harder on you. You're good at it.
What?
I'm gonna have no. It's a super advantage. I'm gonna have to make it harder.
26 points of damage from the general.
Jesus.
I have to think that's that later.
Oh man, this guy, we're gonna have eating good tonight, boys.
Okay, yeah, he's in bad shape. The King of the Dark is bleeding all over the place. He's flailing around frantically, trying to do it.
Not even close.
Yes.
That was interference on me.
Assist.
Boscore.
Imagine the acoustics are probably affected by your loud dice rolling.
Yeah, but that's the money shot in D&D podcast. The dice rolls. Yeah,
On
man.
to this.
I love hearing that sound.
And I already did maximize for today, didn't I?
I did.
Yes. Oh wait.
Well,
You
in the
did.
arena before,
Yeah, but you rested, didn't you?
It was a
Oh,
short
per,
No,
rest.
it's
per
just
day.
per day.
Yeah.
Yes, you maximize them.
I think so too.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, just mark those things on your sheet.
It keeps going up. How do I get it to not go up?
Master gravity. I like master gravity. Throw that.
And I'm gonna level 3 magic missile
Magic missile.
the orc.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 5 of these.
Oscar, how do you do this?
With my fingers, of course.
No
2,
pinkies?
Well, it was level 3.
You mean just like that?
1.
You have dumb fingers.
Nice.
Ooh. So 6
my
plus
phone number.
12.
Sit that up there.
16 total.
Okay, so you've done. No, sure. Level 3 magic missile, 16 damage on the orc.
Yes.
Okay.
16.
Gorsk is hugely confused why you hit him with a magic missile,
Ow!
but
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Actually, it's 20.
20
Because
damage.
each bolt gets plus
Okay.
2.
Yeah, your magic missiles
It's
fly
10
through the
plus
air, hit Gorosk. He's, oh, why? Why? And trying to wipe all these snakes off of himself.
So I missed.
Why did it hit
And I'm gonna
yours?
walk.
What do you mean you missed?
How did it hit?
You're not allowed to miss with snakes.
Huh?
How did it hit Gorsh?
He cast it on the orc.
He said he got some on that.
And it never misses.
Oh, you hit an orc.
Nice.
Was that a mistake or intentional?
He does not like the orc.
It's irrelevant. Relevant to
Yes,
How much damage?
20.
It was 20.
This is like when we tripped him, right, guys?
You guys also be fine. Yeah, so he's a little pissed about that.
Hope he comes and kills you.
Orc wizard battle.
What's the name of the guy? The barbarian with the bow
Wizard.
and hat?
Gorsk.
Gorsk?
I mean,
okay,
no.
do you know what he looks like? Because
Yeah.
in my head, he just looks like Danny McBride.
I can still
Just
hold
looks like Danny
person.
McBride straight up.
Oh,
with
yeah.
a Viking helmet on.
I can deal with that.
You
That's
got,
fine.
you got all your spells back.
Just him looking
Well,
over at
I
him,
got
just like,
just
damn,
one
bro.
each.
That's so
So I got-
awesome.
So
I'm
that's
jealous.
been the best for Hemproy.
Alright, I'm interested
You
in.
just wasted that one.
So close.
Before he gets exploded or something, I'm going to move into melee range. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go behind him, and I want to pickpocket.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
He's disadvantaged, right? Because he's been flanked?
Yes. That's reasonable.
Going to steal his darkness.
At the same
Darkness.
time, he's flailing around, which would make pickpocketing incredibly difficult, so that will counteract, I think, any advantage.
Okay.
That's not really
You get half a goat leg.
That is one of my pickpocket. Is just my ability to pickpocket is a feat.
I believe it adds to skill.
Periodically.
What's that?
I'll get it.
It's a dex versus a wisdom bonus when retrieve object fail noticed.
Okay, yes. Dex versus wisdom. 10 pickpocket.
10 plus
Ooh,
14.
You will succeed on that.
What?
What?
Plus 1, 15.
Okay.
No, only on attack and saving throws.
Okay, so 14. But I guess it's a succeed fail. It's binary, right?
Indeed. Okay. Yes, you retrieve a scroll that he at some point had used to wipe, but hadn't quite.
it's a shit
I imagine him without pants, but I don't know if he has
So scroll.
pockets.
So you.
Right in there.
It is indeed a
That's what it sounds
scroll
like,
of
too.
dirty parchment.
But it's a scroll, so I assume it has some sort of runes on it.
It may have some
It has
writing. You
more
might need to
runes.
clean a little bit before you'll be able to read them.
Okay, it should stay in the scroll. Word. I'll write that down.
You gotta use your shirt though.
Ogre's turn, in fact. And. Ooh, yeah, you just hit him last. He's going to multi attack. Ogre.
What?
I wonder if he can hit all three of you.
No,
That's not worth
plus
it.
one target.
I wonder if that goes above. But anyway, it's fine. First attack on Victor. Is he?
19.
Miss. First attack on Ghost. Gonna miss. And once more, giant hammer comes swinging down. The two fellows duck. Goes over. Terrible day for the King of the Dark. It is
Feel
going
bad.
to now be
Roll shush.
Gora's turn.
Do it. Do it. Kill that mage. Kill that mage.
Come on, Flama Blanca. Do it.
Yes, and Gora says, "Yeah, we brought you a gift. How'd you like it?"
Plus
He has the
one.
worst
Plus
one-liners. I
one.
love it.
7.
Oh.
Bonuses. No, that actually is gonna hit.
Wow. What is his bonus?
He's
Eight?
+5 for strength, 2 for levels, +7, +1.
Jesus. That's a lot. That's a lot of plus hit. You have a lot of plus hit too. Plus 8.
3, he'll take the 6. And he'll take the 9 for 50. Doesn't matter. Yeah, he jumps up, puts his foot on the ogre's belly, upward slash decapitates him. Crown goes flying. It lands on top of Gore's glowing bull helmet. And as the ogre falls, Gore's rides him to the ground.
Oh, awesome.
Is that his noise when he wins?
Yeah.
All right.
Meh.
King of the Dark has been slain. And ahead is a door of runes.